All right, guys, we're outside. We got the gooseneck hooked up. We're gonna go haul scrap today. We're gonna hook Tina to the scrap trailer right here next to the shop, and then we're gonna try to back the scrap trailer onto the gooseneck so that we can haul it to the scrap yard. I haven't really decided yet if I'm gonna keep the whole scrap trailer or not, or scrap it all and get a new scrap trailer. But we're gonna see what happens. Let's go. Get all this crap out of the way of the tires. I had a real strong feeling that was going to happen. Part of me would just drive it to the scrapyard as a trailer, but the tires are extremely dry rotted and it's way overweight. So like I know that it's going to fishtail if I were to try. I'll pull up a little bit, see if we can get a board stuffed underneath that bumper for it to slide up on there on. All right, Jeremy. Hold that piece of metal right there. scrap. Henry, how much you think you're gonna be pulling on this load right here?
I have no idea.
No clue?
No.
I bet you it's around 550 to 600. Last load I took was 430 and it wasn't near this heavy at all. I don't feel like packing him over there. We'll get him next time. I'm stoked to see how much this weighs. Got quite a few stops to make though in town. We'll run to the scrapyard first, and then go to Spacewalker and get the steel that we need for Tina, and then leave Spacewalker, and we got to stop by Midwest Sports Center and pick up some parts for the side-by-side I'm working on. I feel like there was something else I needed to do too. Alright, we're pulling up to the scale. See how much we weigh. Right there.
Nothing.
Why ain't it showing? That's not fun. I always like seeing how much I weigh. Now I don't know whether or not I want to keep the scrap trailer or not. I don't really feel like buying another one. It's really handy to have. Look at that thing smoking. Alright, we gotta get out and unstrap. Put my microphone through my hat.
Trailer staying or the trailer going?
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep it. I'm just gonna keep it. Bent the heck out of that lug stack. carburetor right there, bud. All right. Get that, get that. 1 should say our weight. $15.6. $5.47.
Not bad.
I was almost right on the money. I said about $5.50. How about that? Just made my rent money in scrap. Throw a couple more straps on that trailer. Run up to Space Walker and grab that metal. All right, guys, what we got going on here? We are trying to get the shackle mount off of Tina's old frame, because the shackle mount on the original frame for this 66 F100 that we're putting together, it was completely rusted out, so I had to chop it off. Obviously, this bracket's powder coated. We didn't realize that it was rusted out until we got it back from sandblast and powder coat. So we gotta get the bracket off of that frame out there. So we're gonna get the grinder, get out here, get the frame picked up with the forklift, get the bracket cut off of there, and then get it cleaned up and cleaned up the rest of the way. I got it cleaned up a little bit, but we're gonna get it cleaned up without the shackle on there, get it transferred over to this frame so we can start getting the back end of this frame put back together. Let's go. All right, guys, as you can see, we got us a powder coat booth set up over here. Got our bracket off of that Tina's original frame. I'm gonna go ahead and get it set up here and bolted up to this frame, and then we'll hit it with a coat of paint once it gets on this frame. I already took the old shackle bracket off, and it was obviously down to bare metal because we had everything powder coated and didn't catch the rust that was in the bracket until afterwards. So I had to clean this up, and I already sprayed this, and as you can see, it matched the powder coat really well. Only got a little bit of a line right there. So I'm not worried about getting paint on the frame. We'll go ahead and bolt that bracket on the frame and try to get this rear suspension together, get the axle up off the floor, get the whole entire frame on its own weight today. So without further ado, pitter patter, let's get right at her. All right, as you can see, I'm in a different shirt. It is now the next day. We got to work on this thing last night. I stayed up till like 2:30 in the morning, didn't video anything. I was in the mood to just work and be in my own little world. And we got some stuff done, all right? Look at this thing. Got our brand new gas tank in, brand new fuel strap, brand new gas tank straps, brand new sending unit. Got the disc brake kit on, rotors are on, leaf springs are all in, leaf springs are painted. The rear end's pretty much wrapped up. I do need to do the disc brake kit on the passenger side. No, that's the driver's side. Disc brake kit over there, and then I need to run the brake lines. But before I do that, I need to run another coat of paint over that axle. But the 66 F100 project is coming along very, very clean. I am so stoked about it. I also went through last night and cleaned out the whole bay around the frame. It was getting to be quite the disaster. Cleaned out the whole bay around the frame. Today I'm going to clean out the lift bay, and I would like to bring Tina in here and we'll get diving into that front clip mounting process that I have thought up. But it might be a short video this week, guys. We did a little bit of scrapping and haven't videoed much throughout this entire week, so it might be a short video this week. No 30-minute video. We also did get some stuff cleared out back here behind the shop. Been doing a lot of cleaning, a lot of organizing. So we got everything out here outside of the shop cleaned and organized up there, and then everything taken out off the pad back here. Got the pad swept off and cleaned out, and then got the car that was moved. It was right here. There was a cab sitting right here. Got all that stuff moved and got all this cleaned out front to back. And that's that customer side-by-side that I was working on. I finished that, waiting on them to come pick it up. So we've been busy. Been busy. Ain't been able to catch the, look at that thing sitting right there. Both of those old girls. Those are my babies right there. But we're gonna get in here, get these boxes carried out to the burn pile. Start getting this bay cleaned out so we can get Tina in here. Get at it, let's go. All right, guys, we got it all cleaned out in here. Got everything piled up outside to light an old bonfire later tonight. Got Jeremy in here with the gimbal, playing around. We're gonna bring Tina in here and strip the front clip back off and probably end up taking the 24s back off and maybe swap the dually stuff back over. Not back over. Swap the dually stuff over to it to start to get that stuff done so I can sell the 24s. So without further ado, Jeremy?
Let's get at her.
Yeah. Once again, guys, we're out of time for the week, so I'm gonna have to cut the video off here before we've made any progress on Tina. You guys have to come back next week and see the progress we make on this thing. I do want to get this front clip mounted. I've figured out a solution to my hood hinge issue. I will be having to order a set of those from a guy on Instagram. He makes hood hinges that mount to the cowl. It's gonna work perfect for this application. And the process of making them is just gonna take too long. So we did figure out our front clip mounting idea, plan, whatever. I'm not really in the shop attire. Got my sweatpants and shoes on. But I got some 2x4 square tubing here that I'm gonna turn upright. And then we're gonna stuff it up underneath the fenders. I'm gonna notch this cowl box out. I'm gonna notch the cowl box out and run that square tubing all the way back to the door jamb that runs down the cab. And then run the square tubing along the side of this 6.0 sheet metal panel wall and weld it to that sheet panel wall and come all the way up here to the core support and weld it to the core support. And then the square tubing itself will run all the way up to here and allow these bolts to be drilled and tapped and bolted into the square tubing. And then we're gonna take some angle iron. I have it laying over here on the floor. And take that angle iron and go from the top of the sheet right here and come out and then go straight down to the square tubing to secure the sheet to the square tubing in another spot. Make it look real clean and not have a jagged sheet metal edge right there. Be able to box that off and make it look better. So that's what I'm gonna do for mounting everything. You guys can come back next week. Hopefully we'll be able to be uploaded by Friday or Saturday next week. I'm tired of stretching this out until Saturday night and having to stay up all night Saturday night to edit this stuff out. So hopefully come back next week. I'll have more progress on that. We'll have more progress on the 66 F100. And maybe, you never know. Maybe we'll have a new project roll in, be able to get something new to work on around here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, share it with a friend. We'll see y'all next week. Peace out.